Hello, welcome back to Mr. Arsenal podcast for another live match of the day reaction, like watch along, whatever you want to call it. Where we go over every week. We go over all the events of the day. Even if Arsenal aren't involved, we go over all the events of the day: the goals, the highlights, the drama, the VAR, potential fucking dramas, celebrating and non-celebrating, what's acceptable, what's not acceptable to celebrate, etc., etc. Oh dear. So yeah, busy day today as well. We have in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games this Saturday. All goals, no 0-0s. I can't remember that. I genuinely I've forgotten now the last time there was a 0-0 in the in Premier League for the match of the day. It's probably possibly the biggest piss take to FU to the bloody BBC like match of the day and all that, because obviously if you're 0-0 you're last on no matter what. So I was just distracted there because bloody BBC was doing their sports section bit and they're showing in Qatar within the Asia Cup. But yeah, the Asia Cup, Qatar. Yeah. In Qatar as well. Qatar hosting it. Yeah, nothing dodgy there. Oh, we got Leo from Twitter says Spurs when it isn't, but thankfully it wasn't against us. And we were calling out Brighton. When that game comes up, we'll be calling out Brighton when it happens, trust me. Oh dear. It is what as I say. Just lucky Jimmy bastards is what I've got to say. From what I was hearing from Paul Merson, it had draw written all over it, pretty much. And then yeah, fluky fuckers, last kick of the game basically did what they did. You got Gary in the chat says, hello. How you doing, Gary? You all ready for the Super Bowl event tomorrow? Which I will be hosting here on the channel, by the way. BX says, good evening, everyone, as well. We've got Alex in the chat as well. Member, you got yourself. You're all keeping well. Everyone else is keeping well as well, as watching either on Twitter or YouTube, respectively. As you can see, I'm not wearing I'm not wearing my usual Arsenal football merch, be it hoodie or whatever. Because today, even though there's no Arsenal today, there's Six Nations today. It's Scotland versus France, and there's drama at the end there and controversy, whatever. And then the big one of the weekend, England versus Wales at Twickenham. And no thanks to the referee, by the way. England got the job done in the end, but no thanks to the ref. And so yeah, representing now. Oh dear. I wouldn't mind. I've got a Welsh bloodline that I just can't stand. Even though I've got that immediate bloodline, I hate Wales. So yeah, England had to win tonight, but the ref did not do us any favours. Believe you me. Oh dear. Oh, we've got Tom in the chat as well. So that's not even the thing. Is the scary thing is that's not even your first comment, Tom. Your first comment was this to prove that you're top of the table, basically. Oh dear, we got to laugh. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. But yeah. In total, we've got both our title rivals played today. Obviously, Spurs we've mentioned already. They played Fulham v Bournemouth, Wolves versus Brentford. Brentford are hoping to get themselves out of the form that they've found themselves in recently. What was it? Not the late kickoff was Nottingham Forest as well against Newcastle. A lot of goals there, a lot of drama, again controversy in that game. Relegation 6-pointer between Luton Town and Sheffield United. So pretty much in terms of the games today, it all covers like the title race, relegation, mid-table, this, that, and the other. A good mix this week for the first one in a while, actually. They don't want Cyprus in the Six Nations, as we want to be Six Nations, to be 7 nations then, as we will not lose. We'll see. Bring it on. You effectively become the Italy of what would then be called the 7 nations, and your only win will be against Italy. Trust me on that one. But yeah, bring it. Why not? Surely it's easier to put up 10 scores at once than having 10 people type points. Laugh out loud. Yeah. But not everyone else is in it yet. You've got to give people a chance to get in it before you got to start bragging. Oh, talking of bragging, you lot won today as well. 3-0 in the end against Huddersfield. So no worries there in the end. Southampton gave you false hope. They were thought it 2-0 down, then it was 2-all, then it was 3-2 down, then it was 3-all, and it looked like it would be a 3-all draw, then it went to 4-3 and 5-3 at the end. And you was probably there crying, even though your team won because they're still third and not second instead. Oh dear. Big game tomorrow, Chris. Big game. Here we go. The reason we're all here, match of the day, getting underway. 1 second. Right, microphone, it's just there. Match of the day, here we go. Thank you very much. 3-0 against Rotherham. Huddersfield are disgrace. like your neighbours are going to do you a favour. I want to say rivals. Neighbours are going to do you a favour today. Come on. Even they gave you for like, go 2-0 up. Then they're going to go 3-2. Then we're going to give them the hope of a 3-all draw. Nah, we'll give them away. We'll give the points to Southampton instead. Oh dear. The reason we're all here, I thought we were here for the EFL highlights. No, we're the big boys. This is a big boys Watchalong at the highlights show. Oh no, going Inika. There's a shot. Chat Motd, Sheeran, Keogh. Oh, and Sean Cole, the first game on is the most predictable game out of all the games I've mentioned for today's fixture list. The first game they're showing is the most predictable. You knew it's going to happen. You knew the result before the ball's even been kicked. Jesus Christ! Right, here we go. First game up. As I say, this was the most predictable game you could call. There was everyone, even Everton fans, deep down, they knew they weren't going to get anything today. They were going to lose. They weren't getting a point at all. But they weren't getting nothing today. Everyone knows that. But hey, match of the day because it's in Man City. They put on first. Not put the relegation 6-pointer on or teams are waiting for survival. No, let's get the two top teams that way first, as they're playing on a Saturday for once at the same time. What is that away kick from Everton though? Jesus. It's not even tarty orangey. It's not even a tarty pink either. It's a shocking pink. Like it's you see him coming from a mile off. Put it that way, if someone's wearing that, you see him coming from a mile off. But it's so out there, not in a good way. Seriously. Okay, that's pathetic. Well, that's pathetic from Ake, by the way. And then he proceeds, after fucking oozing that up, proceeds to knee his own goalkeeper in the head. Fucking idiot. Most overrated. If he wasn't playing for City, no one would fucking pick him up nowadays. They did. Oh, he was hyped back in the day at Bournemouth because what he was doing there. But since he's left Bournemouth, he's been massively exposed most weeks. But because he's playing at City, oh no, he's fantastic. Is it worse than the Leeds away kit? We put the match of the day on to be down. No, it's like Larry. It's pink. It's like the base colour is pink, but it's a Larry pink guy. Fucking, you'll see him coming from a mile off, and like baby blue stripes going down at the front of it. It's horrible. I mean, I think your kit, your kit you're referring to actually looks better than this kit, in my opinion, anyway. Sam's in the chat says, "Evening, lads." He also goes on to say, "Suburbs wouldn't get into Six Nations, seeing as it's a scummy island full of wannabe mafia criminals and slags." This is another one that's a waste of money. Like I don't. In terms of Nunez, of Man City bought from Wolves, that made no sense whatsoever. For me, if anything, that was Man City in the summer after winning on the back of winning a treble, going well. Yeah, we lost players for free, but with a triple winners, we can have anyone. We'll just bring anyone we want in, basically, in terms of they don't have to be fantastic. We'll just bring them and we'll still win title. We're bringing bang average players in and still do well in the league. That's how good we are. We don't need world class all that anymore. We can afford to have bang average players like Nunez. Because no other big club, let's be honest, no other big club was bashing the door down for Nunez at Wolves. By the way, I know it's an early kickoff today, but the amount of empty seats I'm seeing during this first half. Oh, imagine coming for a handball. Wow. Okay, wow. As I say, the amount of empty seats behind that goal that Man City taking the first half. Jesus. But they're big club guys. They've got a huge fan base, huge loyal fan base that turn up for every game. There's a sellout every game. They're raucous and everything. Hey, nice and wide. From Alvarez. Here comes to love that and coming to Bruyne. And there's Spudhead. Shawnee Dice. That was a foul, but okay. Rodri, way over. 6 points. Even in rugby, that wasn't even on target. Jesus Christ. They're just trying to beat others to the top. Oh dear. All in. And it's missed. Here comes the corner again. Seriously, seriously, that's how they get their goal, by fucking deflections FC. Because literally, and I mean literally, Everton decided they didn't want to clear the ball. They'd rather hit it off their own teammates and let it ricochet all over the box until it fell to a Man City player to have a shot. Like, are you taking the piss? And then Haaland's then off going, like he's fucking done, it's like some worldy thing. Sam says, I've mentioned it before. When I go to Asia on holiday, I meet plenty of Arsenal, Man United, Chelsea, Liverpool fans, but never City fan. And then sometimes Tom asks, ever seen a Leeds fan in Asia? Sam comes back and says, I have. Which says it all. But hey, Man City, if all their success, still a big club, remember? A huge fan base. Fuck off. Worldwide and all that. Yeah, okay. There's a reason they don't do tours of their owner's country or Asia in itself, like you mentioned, Sam. Whereas when we do tours of Asia, when Arsenal done tours of Asia years before COVID and all that, back in the day, when we used to mix it up every year, it'd be a different continent basically. Back in the day, it was an event. It was a free fall. It was what it was. But the fans turned up, left, right, centre, the charts. It was a spectacle. What it was. but you saw fans, genuine locals, come out and support Arsenal. So you see it with Man United as well, Liverpool, that you mentioned, and now in the States. I mean, look at it's kind of thing now where we tour the States every year. No matter what locations we pick in them tours, by the way, every year throughout America, our following is huge. Man City's following in the States, from what I can make out, isn't even that. It's bare minimum. If I don't know. Met Villa fans, even Spurs fans. There you go. Jesus Christ. But no. Man City are massive and all that. They've got a massive worldwide fan base. Cough. Shows how it shows how unorganic what they are doing is, and not everyone in the world buying their BS. BX ain't messing about. Fucking hell. He's bored of me complaining. He's got a high started now. What do Americans know about football? You say that. They know quite a bit of their sport a decent cover at Arsenal. I mean, look at what was it? We did the Arsenal Man United in pre-season. There was a majority in that stadium Arsenal fans. The year before that, we did Arsenal Everton, Arsenal Chelsea. Arsenal v Chelsea, big London derby in normal over here. Yeah? It was majority Arsenal fans in that stadium a couple of years back. I remember a few years back, and we did a tour. I don't know where in Asia, but we did a tour in Asia, and I think it was under Wenger still, and they did an open training session for the locals to come and watch in an actual stadium. In a stadium, every seat was taken in that stadium for a training session. So, but hey, we're little old Arsenal apparently come to fucking Chelsea fans are fucking me off recently. Actually, always says let's all laugh at Kane and Dyer. They took Tottenham to Germany. Yep, Bayern Munich. What hurts most is that Xhaka is going to win the league title before us. But as you say, it helps when the team that's been dominating takes in Tottenham DNA basically and doesn't. Yeah, not just one bit of Tottenham DNA. They then went, Dyer, he'll help us turn this around. And they get smashed today 3-0 against Leverkusen. Fair play to Alonso though in terms of this season. Like, I'm domestically unbeaten in all comps. That's this far into the season. That's something. Leverkusen. I think they're going to win it this year. What the looks at Chris. I think it's all. But I think today's pretty much not obviously confirmed officially, but it's all but done. The mental block now is unlocked. It's boom off. Off you go, Leverkusen. Do what you need to do. They're going to win it when they sign. They're going to win it when Bayern sign Spurs players. Yeah, the thing is, as you say, Bayern Munich have signed Spurs players in Kane and Dyer, respectively, in terms of two different windows, right? Bayer Leverkusen brought in an Arsenal player in Xhaka, and they're on the verge of going unbeaten and winning the league for the first time in their history. You can take the boy out of Tottenham, the Tottenham out of the boy. That's all I'm going to say. Arsenal fan, my best friend Ethan. Okay, look how you doing. But nice of Bayern to make it more of a contest by Dyer. That was just weird. I'm sorry. Again, It just made no sense. It's like Harry Kane. Harry Kane personally gone up to fucking Touchel and gone, you know, it would be fantastic and actually help us in this league and turn things around for us this second half season and get us over that, cause us to win that title. Eric Dyer at Tottenham. Oh, Liverpool up next. Here we go. Talking of your comment, Sam. Here we go. Get the two title lovers at the way. Hey, I don't want to see any celebrating Liverpool now at all. Can't celebrate a goal. Can't celebrate a win after the match. Nothing. If I see any celebrations, I'm calling out Jamie Carragher with his bullshit. Ryan, if you had to make a guess now, who do you think will be the next Liverpool manager? Well, again, bookies wise, I think the favourite is Xabi Alonso. I don't see. I could be wrong here, but I don't see Xabi going to Liverpool this early on in his career. I think he'll, no matter what happens in for the season now with Leverkusen, if they assuming they're going to do what we're expecting to do now, win the league and their domestic cups and all that. Well, as basically they win it all in Germany. I think he'll want to stay and defend it all. Which for me, that then rules out Xabi. And as I say, I think it's too early on. I think it's too early on for him, and I think he'll realise that. I think he needs a bit more time to cut his teeth in Germany and prove this season wasn't a fluke one-off moment, basically. But in terms of coming in, that's a tough one then, because you're all in that Xavi as I am, and Xabi Alonso before anyone goes, Xavi to Barcelona? No, Xavi Alonso. Ruling him out doesn't leave much, does it? I don't. Again, the rumours not rumours, but they picked those rumblings of now Gelsman. That's pathetic for Burnley. Literally pathetic. Set piece comes in, keeper comes out, gets stuck in no man's land, and Diego Jota has a free header at goal, basically amongst it all. And Trafford's like, there, what? What? No, you came and made a fucking fool of yourself. Yeah, I think now Gelsman, depending on how Germany do in the Euros as hosts, if they get, for example, if Germany get to the quarters, semi-finals of the Euros, I think he'll want to stay on. I think he'll get given a contract to stay on with Germany anyway. So that rules him out. I honestly don't know. I really couldn't give you an answer at the moment because Steven Gerrard fucked himself and he went to Manchester Villa and tried to prove a point and it backfired. And even Liverpool aren't that stupid to do that. Roy Hodgson, part 2. I'm joking. I don't know. I wouldn't have a clue. But what about yourself, though? Who would you put your money on? It's more common than you think. Chelsea signed Hazard's brother, I think. They did, didn't they? They signed both Eden and his brother at the same time, but then they stuck with Eden and got rid of the brother pretty much straight away. Sent him to fucking Dortmund or wherever it was. I can't remember where they sent it now. Is it Dortmund or was it Mönchengladbach? Might be Mönchengladbach. There's a good chance I'm going to Dublin for Ireland versus England. Oh, that'd be a tasty game. Ireland will win, I think. Steve, again, for all the heroics we showed in the World Cup, getting to the semi-final or seconds away from a final, you'd think we'd kick on from there. Steve Bothwick and his setup and all that haven't. The players that have come over from the World Cup are still here. They haven't. We're back to showing the same frailties offensively and defensively like we did before the World Cup. I mean, we've played the weakest going into this tournament. We've played the 2 weakest teams now in Italy and Wales, and we've only just beaten both. I mean, as I say, today wasn't helped by the referee, but still. And I've got to say, in terms of I've seen Burnley's goal, by the way, it was a good goal. I mean, don't know why he got so much space to have that header. Sorry. Good to see the inventor of celebrating Curtis Jones getting a start today. Mate, he is getting rinsed. Even I think it wasn't even to like before in the games today. He was getting rinsed to that online, like you wouldn't believe. By the way, that's pathetic again. Defending yesterday again for Burnley. These are the easiest goals Liverpool have scored all season. First goal, corner in, keeper gets stuck in no man's land between the defenders and attackers. Diego Jota has a 3-0 goal. And Harvey Elliott then, I mean, literally, he puts the ball in, and Diaz just goes, thank you, bang. Give the job to Jesse. Oh, fucking, I love that. I would absolutely love that, Tom. And then you'll see the exodus of Van Dijk, Salah, Jota. Anyone with a brain will be out of there. And they'll be back to square one again. Oh. Oh, I didn't know that. Vincent Company's I've just seen Vincent Company get a booking, and apparently it's his third booking of the season, which means he will not be in a dugout for next week's game against Arsenal at Turf Moor. Even better. 5-6 nil win coming at Turf Moor. Well, hey. Difficult one, I agree. One sec. Oh dear. Bit of wind. Xabi Alonso has a strong Liverpool connection. Oh me, oh my god, how did he miss that? This is why you're going down. This has been their season, Sam. I make me say about Burnley missed chances. This has been there from day one, from Man City at home onwards, where they create chances in games, they don't take them. Xabi Alonso has a strong Liverpool connection. He might want to take the. He might want to, maybe, but I think from a professional point of view, I think he'll want to prove in Germany, stay at least another season in Germany, and prove that this season isn't a fluke. Basically, it's not a one-off. Especially if they do it the way they're doing it so far this season and remain unbeaten. But yeah, you say that it's that connection, isn't it? There's no one really out there at the moment in terms of it's glaring. That would make sense. Luis Enrique is at PSG and he's getting King's ransom to be there. Obviously, as I mentioned, you've got Xabi Alonso. Xavi wouldn't make any sense to me. Again, pathetic defender. Why are you giving Nunes all that space to just position himself and get the head off like that? The 1 year anniversary of March 2nd was this week, or was it now? Oh, okay. There was so many seconds last year, Tom, at these. I'd like lose count of the dates, let's be honest. Oh, dear. There's a lot of celebrating there, by the way, them goals. Especially that third one from Nunes. A lot of celebrating there, kissing the arm, giving it some. A bit too much, I think. Too much for a team that's winning the third goal in a game against a team that's going to be in a relegation scrap. When you compare it against title rivals, I don't know. Is it acceptable? By the way, anyone watching, sense the fucking tone before you clip me up. We've only had the 3 managers since. That's the 3. Just what is it? I can't remember his name now. Fucking the ex-Watford manager. I can't remember his name now. Why can't I remember his name? You had him, Big Sam, and now fucking Daniel Fark. Wasn't all bad. They lost 3-1, and it wasn't all bad for Burnley. They're wasteful as fuck. They're defensively naive still, and their keeper had a claim for the first goal. No, it's okay. It's all brilliant. It's all good. It wasn't that bad. Come on, Alan. Be ruthless. Be honest. I'm sorry, the keeper's got going back to his first goal. If a keeper's going to come out like he does there, you need to be strong and commit to it. He just runs himself. He just throws his body into a pile of bodies and hope the foul's given. Basically, yeah, I've seen them. I ain't seen the videos for a while now, but yeah, I know exactly what you're on about. Oh dear, Gracia, that was it. Gracia, Allardyce, and Big Dan Parker. Oh dear, the thing is, that Farker will be a god in need to take it promoted. In any capacity, be it automatically or via playoffs. Obviously, you've got Southampton. I think Ipswich have fallen off a bit, but since the FA Cup game, the shock there, Ipswich as a whole haven't recovered really since then. They're dropping points left, right, and centre. I don't think they've won since. I don't think so anyway. They're dropping points left, right, and centre, and now starting to think they're fourth now. And obviously yours and Southampton's results today. They're now a few points. They're now a good 4 or 5 points away from the second spot there now. Bit of a free fall all of a sudden, and that's not good for them anyway. Notice that Stefan hasn't popped in yet, by the way. I noticed that. There are signs of there, but they sort of picked up. Just before they picked up a few, took the 2 or 3 wins prior, and then that game just completely broken. I don't think they've won since. That's what I'm saying. I don't think they've actually won since. So it does now seem to be it does seem unless Ipswich turn their form around and get back into the groove of things, like they were at the start of the season, it's going to be a straight shootout for second between Leeds and Southampton by the looks of it. And ironically, was it your last game of the season? Your last game of the season against Southampton as well. So arguably that could be the worst thing for you guys in the sense of if it goes down to the last day and you're needing to get the result instead of them needing to get the result. If that makes sense. Tom says bookies still think it will be Leicester and Leeds. I mean, yeah. Well, Leicester, we know everyone and their mum knows it's Leicester going. They're one of the 2 that definitely going up. I mean, that take an absolute capitulation for them to not be promoted now. I don't think they come up and they go back down again because we're seeing what's in with Burnley. They're doing exactly what Burnley did last season. Blitz in the Championship. They're going to come back up. Everyone's going to hype them up, and they're going to be like, "But we've seen with Burnley this season." And then, as I say, Leeds. I think if it goes down to the last game of the season, you need to be in a position where they need a result. They need to get the bet. They need to win more than you do, if that makes sense. But they have to come out to you straight from the off. They can't afford to sit back. With someone playing into your hands, and you just do what, yeah. Next game, obviously, this one. Yeah. It looked as Zerbi was. I didn't know this, by the way, but it looks like Zerbi was given a touchline ban today by the looks of it. Oh, penalty. Southampton have got to go to Leicester, Ipswich, and Leeds. Ooh, so that could make or break them, basically. But the Leeds ones that last going to Ellen Road's last game of the season, though, isn't it? So the Leicester and Ipswich games are going to be interesting. Progressing towards that end game. 1-0. Come on, Gross. Run up on his spot. Yay! The boys in green and black take the lead. Briefly. Keep the dials the wrong way, straight from the off. When did Ryan swap to Zerbi for Klopp? Does have that? Yeah, not even like Klopp nowadays. It's like Klopp when Klopp arrived back in the day. Oh, Jason still the save there. Lamptey with the clearance. Ref got in the way. Oh, bloody hell. That Brighton kit is awful. I mean, I've seen worse kits this season, let's be honest. Oh my god, how did you miss that? Beat it. What Madison did all the hard work, opened his body out, had the shot off, beat the keeper. The keeper was beaten by the shot, sorry. And yeah. Oh, Danny Welbeck. Gross. No one wants to keep the ball in, no. Matoma. Oh, what a save. Was it an Nogi going to happen or was it Matoma's shot? Let's see the replay there. But it's a good, either way, it's a good save, reaction save from the Spuds goalie. Yeah, it's pretty much that. Looking at it now, it was out in. But that angle, you have to sort of, yeah, with your toe poking it like that. Yeah. Way too open. Defensively, both teams are way too open in this game. Jesus Christ. This is, I mean, this is entertaining for the fans, I suppose. Oh, yeah. Fair enough, fuck me. Why did they bring him in? Why did they bring him back to the Premier League? Something we left to yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Why did they bring him back to the Premier League? I said this when they signed him, and they're all media. Oh, this is fantastic. This will be you actually will suit Ange Postecoglou's philosophy and all that. He'll fit right in. He'll prove a point. He'll come back and he'll show us the form he once showed at Leipzig the first time round. And the reason why I say the first time round because he went back to Leipzig, as we know, briefly showed his old form, and then fell off a cliff. Fluky fuckers. You literally couldn't make it easier if you tried. You'll get booked for that, I hope. Dunk, you're a useless piece of shit. Look at Spurs celebrating 2-1 versus Brighton like they've won. Exactly. All this celebrating, I think, hope Jamie Carragher's got something to say on social media about all this celebrating. I was saying, Timo Werner literally went back to Leipzig and said, so briefly showed his old form from his first bout at Leipzig, and then he fell back into his Chelsea ways, and that's why they didn't want him anymore. He fell out of favour there. They did like, no, piss off. They've gone piss off. Yeah, if you want to buy him in the summer, you can. Here's a set fee. Been sent off. Yeah. How did he miss? My God, who was that? On a plate. Drugs it wide there, though. Ugh. Spurs are so lucky the I can't remember that for Carlo. Saves and bad misses from Brighton. Plays this game. Brighton plays this game, sorry. To be at least a draw for Brighton, yeah. Sounds about right. The last attack of the game. Literally, defending was poor. Literally, you can't say any more than that. The defending for that was piss poor. Marking was awful on Johnson, not letting him run away like that. And also, why did this defender the Son just let him run off like that into space? And then why did the nearest defender after that not close him down? Jammy bastards, as I said before. They're pathetic from Brighton. I don't get Brighton though. This is weird. It's a weird team this season. They're so Jekyll and Hyde. They start the season so well, and as soon as European football's come into the equation, they become Jekyll and Hyde. They're like, great again, shit again, great again, shit again, great, shit. Literally, consistently good or crap. See, Klopp 2.0 took the glasses off. Oh, yeah. Train your local team like you did. Old Brennan Johnson. I'm Forest through and through. Oh, what? Tottenham want me? Bye bye, Forest. Off to Tottenham now. Brighton should hire Bielsa's interpreter. I don't know. I think they're fine for now. Why is he out of a job or something suddenly because of was it Uruguay your boy's at? But even in this game, like Brighton played some good football, they created some good chances, but apart from the penalty they scored, in open play chances, they wasted it. They wasted every single one. It was scrappy when it didn't need to be scrappy. And that charge there for with Tony, he should have hit across the face of goal to one of his teammates, but no, he's greedy. Bastards. You had one job today, you were doing it for part of the game, you decided to turn off and then have to win. Too much celebrating for a team that's in full fight for Champions League spots. Too much celebrating, not allowed. High turnovers, Tottenham top of that turnover list, 249, Everton 245, Liverpool 235, Brighton 228. I have to say this as well. Look, I love Martin King as a legend and all that. But it's got to a point over his hair. His hair's been thinning for years, right? We know that for years. It's so thin now. He may as well just embrace it and either go to Turkey, get the transplant, or embrace that what's coming. Embrace it and do a Shearer basically. Because he just it's like he's hanging on for dear life in his hair. On final, BBC Three as well. Okay, cool. So I have options of BBC Three or Sky. Okay. Adverts? No adverts. I'll go for the no adverts. Here we go. There's the relegation 6 point we mentioned before. Luton versus Sheffield United. Luton going into this with the form of their lives. Best form in donkey's years, apparently. They were at home against Sheffield United, who just lost 5-0 to Aston Villa and lost early in the season 8-0 to Newcastle. And basically all back down. Guess what the score was, everyone? You couldn't make it up. Luton versus Sheffield United is a bit like being back in school trying to get through 19th century poetry. Oh dear, we've got a few minutes to thank you also. Martin Keown is no Patrick Bamford when it comes to hair. I would be concerned if Bamford's hair was that thin at his age. Oh dear. Right. I honestly thought going into this, I don't say obviously going by my tone earlier. I genuinely thought this is a guaranteed 3 points to Luton based on the form of both teams going into it. Like as I say, Luton are winning games, they're showing fight. Sheffield United seem to be losing to any and everyone. 5-0 within last week. Low in confidence. It just seemed like a foregone conclusion. And then no, Luton decided, no, we ain't going to turn up today. We're at home, but we won't turn up at home. Kieran would have eaten back for breakfast and poo in downstairs secondary toilet. Where you do your less important pooing? Jesus Christ! I mean, I was expecting worse, but still. 1-0. That's literally poor defending from Luton all over the place. They're just parted the sea like the Red Sea there. Bamford made a full Van Dijk. Yeah, what 4 years ago? Back in the day. I mean, it's saying something about Sheffield United this season, by the way. That there's now a meme since this result came into there. There's now a meme doing the rounds of at least we ain't, at least we're not Derby County. At least we can't do a Derby County on ourselves. They've accumulated more points to Derby County now officially after today's game from the 07-08 season of Derby. Jesus Christ. That goal, we were looking back a few months ago, looking at that goal difference. Would that goal difference that Derby team had, would that ever be beaten? Because that was high, minus like 70, wasn't it? Something like that. It was ridiculous. Oh, come on. That's a pen penalty, okay. But if it happens tomorrow in a certain game, it doesn't give them. There's a consistency. There you go. Slightly past the goalkeeper of ease, off 2-0. Tom just elegantly ignored my Keogh versus Bamford post. Of course did. Any team getting 12 points is a relief. But let's be honest, it didn't look like it. After recent performances and results from Sheffield United, it did look like they're going to run it mighty close to the end of the season on that one. We'll look at the goal difference now, one sec, because they're far up. We're trying to get a pen here. He took the piss off by the ref. Barkley's got no support, and he's trying to do it on his own and runs into trouble. Of course he does. Right, let's look at the league table. One sec. Well, was it minus 38 is the worst goal difference, which is Sheffield United. Burnley is minus 25, so they're still even Sheffield United, they're still way off from even matching Burnley's Derby County's 0708 goal difference record. That was bad. That was really bad. Pardon me. And that's yeah, exactly. I'm assuming you're reacting to the Luton penalty here. Pathetic. Both pens were banned, but anyway. Atrocious, yeah, absolutely. But it's like as I say, all the games, the few games that are on tomorrow and the games on Monday, same incidences are happening that we've just seen now in them games at some point, either tomorrow or Monday night, and the referee in VAR will go, no penalty. La, 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 la. And that's why I fucking get pissed off, because it's lack of consistency yet again. But hey, guys, according to the Premier League, they've only got 20. They've only made 20 errors all season. What, based on their say so? Okay, because they're known for telling the truth now, aren't they? The TMO that got Scotland got that. Yeah, exactly. I watched it. I was watching the end of that game. I was sitting between all that, checking the scores, this, that, and the other. But I watched the game, and I was sitting there. I was like, okay, until look at this, could have shown different angles and all that, and then they finally found an angle where you could see the ball land on the player's boot, but you see that as the motion continues, it slips off of the boot, still in control by the attacking player, onto the ground. You can see it clear as day. I don't know what the guy in the TMO room was seeing to suggest that it wasn't clear and obvious in terms of enough to overturn the on-field decision. And he said, and he was like, you're showing the clips and all that. And like I said in the guy's chat earlier, the guy in the TMO was waiting. It was showing the clip, saying nothing. The second the on-field referee said, so from what you're showing me, the ball does eventually get grounded. So I need to reverse my decision and give it a Scotland try. The guy shit himself. You could tell in the tone of the voice. Like, wait. I'm going to look at another angle here, and show the same angle. By the way, and then went, it ain't conclusive enough. You can't give the try. And the ref starts like, okay. Like the ref hasn't got the power himself they're showing it on the screen for everyone to see, by the way. That's hence why he's communicating back the way he did, and why he was initially going to change his decision to try. And the referee went, instead of going no, but what you're showing me here on the screen tells you that it's conclusive enough. So I'm going to disobey you here. I'm going to change my mind. No try, game over. Well done, France. And then France celebrate like they won the World Cup, which they never will. Rare miss by rugby. Yeah, it's a very rare fuck up. Yeah, I've been here for Spencer. I've been here for years. Like back in the rugby's version of VAR TMO for years back in it, saying how you never see these sort of incidents in Premier League, and then today this happens. I was like, Arthur, really? Oh dear. England won, yes. Hence why I'm wearing the World Cup away top. The reason it was tough in the end, Sam, was because the ref in that game, individual on his own, was having a nightmare in terms of he's constantly from the get go making the wrong decisions in the game, and if he could give something to Wales, he found a way of giving it basically. Be it send one of our first player off making it out to the point where it had to be reviewed for potential red. Thankfully, people upstairs decided, actually, no, it's just a yellow. 10 minutes. He'll be back at the end of these 10 minutes. And then, just before that's about to end, he awards a penalty try. He's technically sort of given a penalty try because, yeah, they're driving. Our players didn't break any rules in stopping them. It should have just been, if anything, if he believed there's foul play, it should have been a scrum 5 meters out to the Welsh. Not a penalty try. What he said didn't happen. But he awarded a penalty try, which is 7 points straight from the off. Doesn't need converting or nothing. And then in the process of that, he sent another player off for 10 minutes for holding up the ball, which he didn't do. It's saying a lot when because we had Lawrence Leo Wilkinson, Dan Beggar, Digger, and another guy, I can't remember the other guy's name, as pundits at half time. And every single one of them said the rest had a stinker there. That wasn't a penalty try. Even the Welsh saying the ex-Welsh players were like, no, that wasn't a penalty try. Let alone a sin bin. He said a stinker. And it's just the second half starts anyway. It seems like we're going in the right direction. The ref suddenly got his head at his backside. He started to give a few decisions against the Welsh instead. And then suddenly, after 10 minutes, went back to normal, back to what he was in the first half. And it's like every opportunity. I mean, at the end, that's as I'm wrapping things up. At the very end of the game, ball's gone up. Welsh player's caught it. And as he's come down, he made contact with an England player and fallen out of play. So that would have been an England line out. He went to TMO to overturn it, to give them a penalty, which he then gave. He's just, as I say, every time in that second half, especially, we played some decent rugby in England, in that second half. But every time we got off, we were getting into the flow of things. You stop it. He finds a way to stop it. It's just pissed me off. Anyway, guess you can make the argument that a hand could have been under the ball. But again, if you can't see the hand, you can't see the fingers or nothing. You can't 100% say that either. So it's just like it's just looking by the motion of the way the ball went from the boot and the groove of the way it moved motion wise onto on the floor, it wobbled and all that. Suggested it did hit the wet turf. But hey, it is what it is. Jesus Christ. We've seen a lot of that's more the NFL watch along. Fucking Super Bowl watch along then. Yeah, we had again no thanks to the fucking ref. But yeah, it's back to the football anyway. Is Jesus available for tomorrow? Any news? I haven't heard anything new, as far as I'm aware. By the way, next game, the current game on is Forest versus Newcastle. I'm at work listening along. I like an internet playing up tonight. I'm not liking it. Is only Six Nations to lose anyway? Yeah. They're favourites. They're defending champions. They're number one team in the world. So, but no, it's just it was just so frustrating that the game didn't need to be that stressful. But on the Scotland at Mayfield next, fucking that's gonna be a tough one. That will be a tough game. I can't remember the last time we actually won the Gold Cutter Cup against Scotland, home or away. Not good. I think we had to share it last time. Oh, we got Miss Melina in the chat. Big up Miss Melina. Got Tom says rugby is a posh rich boy sport. We call me posh, are you now? And rich. Oh, there you go. And angle, was that 2-1 or 1-1? That's the 1-1. That's the equaliser. Okay. Scotland has won the last three, I believe. Yeah, that's it. Actually, yeah. Oh, I think because 2020, when England won the Six Nations, I think when it Grand Slam, in the end, I think it was like half time. I remember one game watching at Twickenham. It was at Twickenham. I think it was after the Arsenal played. It was just before COVID, basically. And me and my cousin went down to a bar and we watched the England Scotland game. And with England were 30-0 up at half time, coasting, ended up being 30-all. I just said a fucking thing. But since then, I think, as I say, was it 21 we lost, 22 and 23. So, yeah. Last year was pathetic, though. I don't know why the Wi-Fi's playing up for me, by the way. I don't know why it's doing that. No one else is using it in the house. And it's decent, right? It's not fucking chucking it down or nothing. I know what subscription fee what the subscription fee is. You're very rich. Okay, if you say so. Sure. With the free 99p level memberships and the £2.99, yeah, the £2.99 membership as well. Yeah, I'm rolling in the money on the Rider channel. Yeah, I mean I've got expensive taste. Yes. Oh dear. School shopping would buy it for me in terms of birthday or Christmas and all that. The highest business is fixed, says Tom. I mean, obviously, David Seaman, that's what I got. I got that on a sale for just after Christmas myself. So that's the new thing up. Other bits will be other two things will be put to the side. The other two shirts you used to see will be back on the walls soon. That was 2 Christmases ago for Christmas present. Bought that for myself down in Ramsey celebrating the FA Cup. Says it all. I'm talking about. We've got a 5-goal for them. I'm talking about bloody what I've got around me and all that. Jesus Christ. No returning enough. Well, you got your one win this weekend. That's it. Can't bought myself actually as well before Christmas because the old one we used to see the mechanisms started the gym won't work. So until I can get that fixed and sorted, I've got myself a new one. New clock, I mean. I need to get a rugby jersey for England, Scotland, only own an Exeter Chiefs and Leicester Tigers game. Oh, okay. How that wasn't a penalty, I don't have a. We talked about penalties in the Luton game. How they were given, yet that wasn't given out. This is the later game, by the way. Fucking, what was it? Dubravka going and brought the player down. No penalty. You couldn't make it up. But I got this during the World Cup. Just gone last year now. About 2 games in, they put it on the sale. They put both the home and away ones on sale. And I was like, okay, treat myself to this one. I've also got, it still fits me. From when I was like, I don't know how it still fits me, but it does. But from when I was like 13, 14, the England home jersey, for my 2002 or whatever it was, but it still fits. I wear it every now and then. I think I've worn it a couple of times on the channel back in the day. But it's like the old school, like the collar, the collar. It wasn't like this nylon, this stuff. It was like it's long sleeves, collar. It's really nice. It's O2, Nike made it. It's really nice. I think, 2002, 2003 era. Big club bias there. Well, on Newcastle, the way they are this season, a big club. But yeah, I'm sorry, the keeper goes like that numerous times on the floor and brings the player down. Yet VAR went, nothing to see here. Everything's okay. I'm surprised you didn't get booked for your celebration then, and we'll take some fans over into the stand. Only the richest club in the world, Ryan. The other richest club in the world, but it doesn't mean they're a big club yet in terms of where they. Historically, yes, they're a big club historically, but in terms of now, what people regard as a big club nowadays, they haven't won anything. That's what I get told about Arsenal. We're not a big club. We don't win league titles still. So technically, by that ethos, Newcastle minimal basically. No matter who their owners are. But now, I do think Eddie will be gone in the summer though. I'll be shocked if it. No matter where Newcastle finish 5th, 6th, or lower, I'll be shocked if he stays or he's allowed to stay beyond the summer. If the owners have the right ambition, as they claim, that'd be the first tough choice they'll have to make. Little block from Dan Burn there. Basically, what you're saying is that was a foul and it shouldn't have counted. Right at the ref as well. Fucking hell. He ran into him. I could see Eddie going for 25 to 30 mil. Fucking take it. I don't care. Here's what they've about Eddie and Nketiah, then yeah, they can take it. They can have him. Whoever it is, whoever wants him, take it. Take him now. Please. End our misery. It depends. He does the second movement. Like Kieran's saying, that second movement for the taking down the the attacker. Sorry. He does that. He goes, "Fuck, pull my arms in." Shit. But no one picked about the VAR. Looks at him. Went, no, everything's okay. Even Sheeran, Mr. Newcastle himself, is saying that's a pen. Chris says, I thought I wasn't going to be in London for West Ham Arsenal. Turns out I am. Can't wait. Are you actually going to the game now? Because I know you was offering the ticket out. I assume you didn't get rid of the ticket in the end. Oh, next game up is Brentford or Wolves versus Brentford. So Brentford looking to end their recent run of poor results. I wonder if us to sit in the chat to see this. His favourite player scoring a goal today. That wasn't a penalty, by the way, Russ, if you are watching. Shocker. All the goals, since he's come back, all the goals he has scored haven't been pens. This is the irony behind Russ's attack of Ivan Toney. He's a penalty merchant. Every goal he's scored hasn't been a penalty. One was a free kick from a dead ball, but the others have been open play. Neither am I, Bronco. Neither Spencer. Neither am I. Really not. There's more chance of Taylor Swift turning out for the Super Bowl tomorrow and scoring the match-winning touchdown than Eddie Nketiah scoring 20 goals a season for us. Good save there. That's as I saw as well. Yeah, I'll see. Also, I'll see what I'll look into where you can where I'll be able to get you will be able to get hold of a England or Scotland jersey or both if you want, in terms of them being able to deliver to you without charging you an arm and a leg. Piss says I win. Well, you haven't met West Ham. Actually, even better. Take when Roy Hodgson comes back in the summer, out of retirement again. Why don't you take? If you do that, take any of our hands as well. I'd do one as a Liverpool. He would. Have him. Take him. Give us the money. We'll hand deliver him to Anfield ourselves. And see how long you lot before you're calling that Eddie in the chat. There's something about him, but he's not consistent. For a big club, you want consistent though. You need consistent. If you want to be winning titles, you need consistent. He would be the Origi role. He'd do the Origi role when you got up 12. You say that, at least Origi, when he did come on in the big games as well, he was consistent home and away when called upon. When was the last time you can say, when called upon in a big game, Eddie was reliable for us? Sorry, I can tell you, it was last season, 12 months ago, against Manchester United, and how many games have we played that are big games since then? I will say this though, Eddie is better than Brewster, the former Liverpool academy player that you sold to Sheffield United. I will give Eddie his due there. He's better than him at least. They don't feed Eddie enough. I think he's got literally a wide variety of choice. If we've been brutally honest there. There's going to be 1-1, obviously not. With the post though, Pedro. I'm so flabbergasted. No one knows ever got in for him. I know Pedro. He has been injury prone recently, the last year or so. He's had some major injuries. I say over the last 18 months. But when he's injury free, he's a quality player. Oh, Dawson scored. He put the ball in there, but obviously it didn't count because the scoreboard suggests different. Would have been a Pedro Neto assist as well. I'll take my Arsenal as a backup to Saka, to be honest. Pedro Neto. But would he come to us knowing that even though we are competing, would he come to be happy to be the competition / backup to Bukayo? Oh, his toe was offside. Jesus Christ. Oh, dear. Oh, there we go. 2-0, Ivan Toney. Right, he's off. Pointing to his hand. I'm wishing him a tattoo. So it looks like a new tattoo's got on his, just under his knuckles, but it looks like his hand there. Don't know what the tattoo is. Champions League back this week. Yes, the first half of the not quarterfinals. The first round of the first half of the first round of knockouts. It gets underway this week. This week, doesn't it? Yeah. Is it Athletic? I think the Athletic coming turn all that one. So let's have a look. Let's have a butchers. Yeah. Fixtures. Fixtures. Tuesday is FC Copenhagen versus Manchester City. IB Leipzig versus Real Madrid. And then on Wednesday, the 14th, on Valentine's night, Lazio versus Bayern Munich. Be interesting now, recent fall. PSG versus Real Sociedad. All that'd be a tasty one to watch. That'd be an interesting one to watch. PSG at home first as well. Then obviously next week it's the second half of them draws, which would be the 20th. Yeah, 20th is Inter Milan versus Atletico Madrid, and PSV Eindhoven versus Dortmund. Oh, also is there? Oh, Man City are playing their game in hand as well on that night as well on the 20th. Then obviously on the 21st, the reason we're all here, we'll all be here on the 21st. FC Porto versus Arsenal, Napoli versus Barcelona. There's a couple. I'll give you that. There's a couple. Not all of them are horrific, but there's a couple. You're just saying that because you're not part of it this year. I'm not anti-Eddie or have an agenda against him. I just don't think he can do it. I want to be wrong about Eddie. Again, same here, but as I say, he's done nothing this season for me to suggest he is what we need going forward. If the club have any cojones, so to say, he'll be gone in the summer. But yeah, that's a question remains to be answered come the summer, though. 100% believe I'll check Rex Havertz over Eddie, which is the correct play. Yes. Anyone better than fucking Eddie. And I've said it time and time again this season with Havertz since we brought him in. Whenever he's played, he's best in terms of this system this season. We get the best out of him when he plays up top. When he's not playing in the midfield trio, basically, alongside Odegaard and Rice. He suits better as our false nine in the system. So much better. Gets so much more out of him. Weston McKennie, Leeds legend. Oh dear, and then Tom snaps back and takes the bait. Oh, next game up. Oh, off to West London now. The white side of West London. In terms of team colours, anyone says I'm being racist. Bonham versus Bournemouth. I think it's sad I had to say what I said there in terms of, the team colours and all that, but modern days of what it is. Oh, that's better. Joey Barton's just switched off, by the way, match of the day. Hearing the comment who the commentator is, what gender they are. Yeah, I saw that he is. Oh my god, what a gift! What a gift of a goal from for Fulham, basically for Reed, difficult Reed, whatever his name is nowadays. Literally put on a plate for him because the defenders decided to slide in and literally just slip on the last while they did it as well. Leave the ball behind. I'm happy for Fulham as well. Obviously, in terms of as a neutral, I'd love to see the London clubs do well and all that outside of Chelsea and Tottenham, obviously, and West Ham. But it seems like Fulham, oh, I just like to see them do well. The fact that they haven't fallen into this trap of the second season syndrome. And it looks like it did look like at the start of the season it might be the case, but the fact they've got out of that and again around mid-table with European spots as we speak shows what a job Marco Silva's done yet again, especially after losing his best player in his best striker in the summer, and having to pray that fucking Jimenez came back into form one day. Good save from Leno. Right, knows. I like seeing Bournemouth do well. Oh, would you look at that? My fingers crossed. The thing is, was that fucking out pathetic for Bournemouth? Jesus, what is fucking the goalkeeper and bloody defender doing there? No communication whatsoever. But yeah, you're only saying that, Tom, because basically, no matter how bad you were in the last of the season and didn't do your job, Fulham didn't help. Bournemouth didn't help you out either. In the end, against Everton. But even, the thing is, because of what happened with your game, even if they had done, you still would have gone down. You would have just gone down with bloody Everton instead of Leicester in the end. I honestly do think if Everton had gone down instead of Leicester that last game of the season, they wouldn't beat they would struggle. They would have struggled in the Championship, I think. Oh, 2-1. That's the length of the assist. Bloody hell. Oh, you say invaded. They took Cianarcho, whatever his name is, off you. You've now got money for him as of the last few days. Well, technically, it comes in the summer, but still. We should have stayed. If you stayed up, that wouldn't have happened. Either way, they're not exactly putting up trees at fucking Bournemouth, are they? And Tyler Adams. Well, he's injured anyway. He got injured the second he arrived. That was a good goal. I'll give you that. The third goal for Fulham, a good goal from Nunez. Willian with the assist again. So Willian got. Not Willian. So Nunez got an assist. Assist in two goals. Sorry, Nunez, not Willian. Willian just got the assist. One assist today. Literally ball watching, defending, and no one watching the man come at the back post there. Sorry. Bournemouth or Tim Pot. Maybe so, but they're making a fist of it in terms of not getting relegated again. Unlike Burnley and Sheffield United. But yeah, then they'll be back. They'll be back down in terms of fighting for survival next season onwards and all that. It's just that the teams around them have been just that bit worse than them. Let's be brutally honest. Because if the teams weren't as bad as they are, with the start that Bournemouth had to the season, they would have been. They should have. The other teams should have been out of sight by the time Bournemouth got their act together, basically. Tom's that. I mean, first he's started a heist again. Oh dear. Cover really. Oh, Tom and Chris entered it, and Tom and Chris survived. Woohoo! No one came out dead. No one got caught by the fog. Or did someone actually die? I'll have a look. Oh, Spencer started. The one the Spencer started and the one that started it died. You couldn't make that up. Jesus Christ. Yeah, just saw now Spencer. I was like, hang on. Yeah, that's Form 3 and 2. Jesus. I mean, considering yesterday, in terms of our watch on, by the way, Tom, we did just, well, I say watch along, the stream we ended up doing in the end yesterday, because it was meant to be a watch along that turned into just a random a couple hours of us chatting crap. Views that actually worked, the likes were up there, but the views, considering 174, considering it wasn't the product we were promoting, can't complain really, because we didn't get to watch the fucking game. Oh, by the way, Emerson did message me in the end last night at around 10 to 12 in the evening. When he basically apologised, but when he arrived, he was told by a member of the media team that they'd changed their mind and they weren't going to show it. I was like, well, you could have still told me. I haven't responded, but I was like, you could have still told me. Give me the heads up because I knew how early he got down there as well. So I was like, you could have fucking said. Saved me 2 hours of fucking ended up doing what we're doing. God. Was that it? Is it? All the games are done. Okay. Okay, I didn't keep track of the games today. How? Well, with that, then we are going to start wrapping things up and get promoted for tomorrow because I'm going to be busy tomorrow. I'm not going to get off here. When I get off here, I'm not going to be doing bloody going straight to bed or nothing. I'll be literally got to do fucking 3 thumbnails for 3 different streams. Obviously, the first thumbnail of the day will be the thumbnail for the Arsenal Women's FA Cup between Arsenal and Man City and West Ham v Arsenal. For the, as in then both them games in the same stream. I'm obviously doing an AFCON final, so I've got to do a thumbnail for that. I've then got the Super Bowl I'm doing with hopefully with Spencer and Gary and all that around to join me for that to help me get through that. But I've got to do a thumbnail for that and set that up as well. And promote it all as well, all at the same time. I'm going to be, and also Monday night, I'm doing Monday night. I've got, depending on the women's game as well, I could end up doing 2 streams basically tomorrow in terms of on Monday, sorry. in terms of the FA Cup draw, and then going off on that a bit, then coming back to do a podcast podcast reaction to the Arsenal West Ham Arsenal game. Sorry, yeah, but yeah, so it could be. I'm going to spend most of Monday just recovering, basically. Then do no more streams and recovering. Put for you again Tuesday. Oh, so much fun. Yeah. That happens, but I went to a different continent. Oh, he's referring to what we've been having discussions about. What time tomorrow night? Oh, bloody hell, the Super Bowl. I'll confirm in about half hour. Yeah, about half hour. I need to double check the AFCON final when it starts and all that, and going by that later when that ends. What time I'll be going live for the Super Bowl and all that in terms of when that kicks off here in the UK. What time it kicks off UK time? I can hang for a little while, but the Wi-Fi can watch the game without sound. I think you can have. Well, I have a little bit of sound. I don't know how. Yeah, we'll play it by ear on that one. That's cool. No worries either way. Any little help, I'll appreciate it. Put it that way. 11:30 UK time. Okay, 11:30. So I'm a bit of breathing space between the AFCON final, no matter what the out in terms of how long it goes on for. And okay, so we can have a chat in the group chat. We can just say about 20 minutes to half hour before it gets underway. So obviously everyone can come in and obviously you and Gary can give your opinions and this, that, and the other, and whoever else wants to pop on, get their thoughts and this, that, and all that, like we usually do for the Arsenal games and all that. Right. I'm doing my league show tomorrow at 10:30 p.m. I'll join afterwards if okay. Yeah, no problem. That's absolutely no problem whatsoever. You want to come on for the Super Bowl itself, then yeah, you're more than welcome as well. 11:30 p.m. UK, yes. Imagine that. I'll get kicked out of my own stream near the end of it as well. I've gone 49ers minus 1.5 points. Okay. I think it'll be close. It will be close. Probably not low, not LA Rams low scoring, but low scoring. That makes sense. But yeah, with that, I'm getting my sweet backside out of here. I need to go and do some family, as I said, and get some rest. Take as much rest as I possibly can, because it's going to be fucking non-stop tomorrow. It's going to feel like it at one point. I know I have to get some energy drink. I need to get something to keep me going. I think near the end for the last couple, especially for the second last stream, I'll be like, on my knees, boy, like, help me. But yeah, we are out of here. If you have enjoyed this, guys, and obviously you like the sound of the content we've got coming up as well for the rest of the weekend, do subscribe, do smash the like button, all that jazz, and share the content around as well. Share it with all your friends, your family, and all the social medias as well. And we'll see you tomorrow for the first of many streams tomorrow, starting from 12 o'clock in the afternoon. It's a 12:30 kickoff against Man City for the Women's FA Cup, fourth round tie. And then as that comes near, that'll be nearing its end, it will come co-aligned with West Ham v Arsenal kicking off, and we'll continue on the stream from there for the men's game on that one. Then we'll disappear for a few hours, come back for Nigeria versus Ivory Coast for the AFCON final 2024, and see if it could be a better final than 2 years ago. And then obviously a Super Bowl later on in the evening. But yeah, aside from that, guys, take care of yourselves. We'll see you soon. And as always, up the Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners.